Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. I'd like to say hello and welcome to Be in the Change. My name is Michelle Kelly, and I started this in 2019 on YouTube as my New Year's resolution, stating out loud that I was breaking up with shame, I was breaking up with fear, and I was breaking up with guilt. And that just flew out of my mouth, by the way. I didn't even know I was going to say that. Followed by a weekly video every week for an entire year, which you guys, I'm in year 5, February, middle of February. So I've been consistent the whole time. In 2020, it was to be kinder and more compassionate to myself and others, which I'm still working on and doing. 2021 was to break up with processed sugar, which I said I don't even know where I got processed sugar from, but I just knew I had a massive sugar addiction that I needed to address. I am now a little over 9 months abstinent of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. I know in my video last week I said 9 months and then I said 5 months, but I am over 9 months abstinent. And it doesn't suck. I thought it was going to suck, and it doesn't. Every time I think stuff is going to stink, it actually works out way better. So that has not been awful. And then 2023 is to not weigh myself every single day on the scale, because I'm a compulsive scale weigher. I weighed myself every single day, a couple times a day, and that dictated how I felt about myself, which was usually pretty shitty. So I'm weighing myself every other day, and it's so funny because this happened yesterday. I got up and it wasn't the first thing that I thought of. I actually forgot. So I'm making progress with that, which is great because I'm not making progress. It's being done for me. But every time I think I'm going to do something, I think I should be good at it. I think it should just automatically be easy, and that should be over and I should be good. And I keep finding out that is not the case. Most of the things that I have done in my life have been a lot harder than I expected them to be. And a normal reaction from me was when things got hard, I would quit. And that is not the case anymore. Everything's hard. Nothing worth having is easy. And I keep finding that out. I'm 5 weeks out of healing from my 4th neck surgery, which, you guys, I have this terrible scar, which I hate it. When I go line dancing, which is my joy, I went today, and I usually don't wear a high neck top to go because you get really hot when you dance. So that's why my scar's showing today. And it's like 64 or 65 degrees in Pennsylvania in February, which is extremely rare. So it is not a day to wear a turtleneck. It's really cold. Really warm out. So anyway, I'm healing. I'm doing so much better. I don't have my chest pain that I was having. My leg flare up from last week is gone. I feel like my depression feels a lot better this week, which is huge. I'm only on my 3rd antidepressant. I'm now on 75 milligrams of Effixor, and I think I go back to the doctor soon. I still can't decide if it's helping or not. I feel like I need somebody to tell me if this is working or not, because I don't know. And that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. What is normal? My whole life, I kept going around asking people, is this normal? Is this normal? Is this normal? And what I keep being shown is my job is to tell everybody what my normal is like, because I always wanted to know what was normal. And the only time I want to know what is normal, and not to judge myself harshly anymore, because I'm not judging myself like I used to, but just to get a gauge of where I am. And so when I'm 5 weeks out of neck surgery, is it still normal to have some neck pain? I'm going to tell you, I still have neck pain. I still have a little bit of pain in my arm. I did have a little bit of chest pain the other day, but it wasn't like it was before I had the surgery. But yes, this is my normal. And also, I've been having a lot of back pain, and I've had that before, but when my neck pain was the worst, it deflected me from my back pain, which is kind of good. But now that the neck pain is less, the back pain is more. So I was able to get an MRI last week of my back. I was able to be proactive and call another surgeon to see if I could get, I'm like, if I'm this good after neck surgery, I want my back fixed. I had so much fear of something going wrong because that happened in the past. And you know, when you have a bad experience in the past, when I've had a bad experience in the past, I think I am never freaking doing this again. And then I had a great experience, and it proved that wasn't true. And also, it was 10 years ago. So technology and people and things have changed, and they're getting better. They have more information. They're doing things differently. And change is just really hard and scary for me. I usually grip on to the old for dear life because the fear of the unknown and the new, which is usually a million times better than I think it's going to be. And yesterday, I want to tell you guys, I had my deposition for my car accident. I was in a car accident in 2019, it was the end of 2019. It was the beginning of November. And it took over 3 years to get the deposition. And yesterday I had a deposition with like 5 attorneys. And guess what? I wasn't nervous. I was peaceful. It was fine. Years ago, I used to think if you were a lawyer and I was a hairdresser, your time was more valuable than mine, or you were more important than me, or you were better than me. And because of all of the work that I've been able to do, thank God, in 12-step recovery, I now feel equal to everyone, even being on Social Security disability, food stamps, Medicare, and getting help with my electric, getting help with my Angelo and Dana pay for me to have Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix, and getting help with my internet. I still feel equal and not less than. We all get 24 hours in a day. And how we choose to spend it, it doesn't make anybody less or anybody greater. I used to put people on pedestals and think if they had this job and I had that job, like I was not white collar, I was blue collar, and you're white collar, you're smarter than me, you're better than me. It's not true. I feel equal. And that is such a gift. And I truly do feel that way now. And I can see everybody that way. And even though people might not see me that way, that's okay too. They don't have to. It's how I see me. And I see me as a child of God who is doing the best that she can with the tools that she has. And as I get new tools, I'm able to do better. So I know one friend said to me one time, I guarantee that if you knew better, you would have did better. And she was right. So I'm going to say that to everyone who's watching me. I guarantee if you knew better, you would have did better too. And as I know better, I'm doing better, and that's what everybody else is doing too. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching. Please stay safe, stay tuned, and I will see you all next week.